Are you ready to enter the world of Johnny Wad? This is our first Johnny Wad. Of course, that's John Holmes and Bob Chinn. There's 10 movies. This is the 7th. Our first, 1977, The Jade Pussycat. What's up, y'all? I'm Jason from Barefoot. This is Squeaky Clean Adult Films. This is our 187th episode. There is a 187 in this movie, but it's PG. We'll talk about the ratings in a bit. This is the movie that P.T. Anderson had everybody watch for Boogie Nights. A lot of crime. You're going to see a lot of Dirk Diggler in Johnny Wad. They lifted a lot for this openly, not necessarily thievery, homage, as they say. And this is so good. This is what some people think about when you think about 70s adult films. This is it. This is the 7th in the series, regarded as one of the best. Most lists put it in the top 3 or 4. Bob Chinn directed it. This is our 5th Bob Chinn that we've done. We've done Body Girls and Let's Get Physical, Hot Saucy Pizza Girls and Baby Cakes, and now The Jade Pussycat. John Holmes' Johnny Wad. The first one was in 1970, and it was just called Johnny Wad. Then in the 80s, 1986, The Return of Johnny Wad. And then you got 10. Well, then you got those 2 and 8 in between. Damon Christian produced this. That's part of the reason it's so good. Having an amazing director who wrote and directed it. So he's the auteur. But then having Damon produce it, it's a powerhouse team. Damon created Debbie Does Dishes. The whole Debbie Does Dishes series, that's on him. Of course, with a bazillion other hits. Now, most of them are episodic, but some of them are serialized. This one, in 77, actually goes into one in 1978. What's it called? The China Cat. So we got Jade Pussycat, China Cat. Those 2 are serialized. They go into each other. Some of them are just episodic, but all of them are John Holmes. Bob Chinn did not direct all of them. A bunch of them, but not all of them. And to me, this kind of looks like an old school exploitation, like clunky AIP film. Like legit, this is a 70s underground film. San Francisco. Back then, everything was either shot, adult films, San Francisco or New York. Golden Gate Productions, actually. And Paul Thomas Anderson is quoted as that this is what it would look like if Hitchcock directed an adult film. The movie was 80 minutes long. The clean version's 36 minutes long. Also, this is a request from Laura and her guide dog, Rolf. This one's for you. I know this is your backup request. We'll talk about that at the end. But I'm glad that we got to get this one.
I'll fly up there and have a look-see, okay?
What do you say we take a look-see?
The legendary Jade Pussycat, a priceless artifact from China's antiquity, is carved from the largest known piece of flawless Burmese jadeite. Documented records show that this statuette, hand-carved by some unknown artisan during the 12th century AD, was presented by the Emperor Wu Xin to his favorite courtesan, a remarkable beauty named Ta Feng. After the fall of the Han Dynasty, the Jade Pussycat disappeared. Its whereabouts is still unknown.
Here it is.
God, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Baby, anything worth $500,000 is beautiful. Did you get the plane tickets?
Yeah, I made reservations on the 3:30 flight. I didn't know how long you were going to take.
Well, we're gonna have lots of time.
Would you like a drink?
Drink? Hell, call room service and order us some champagne. $500,000.
Is a lot of money, my friend.
You sure took your sweet time getting here.
Nevertheless, I am here. So this thing is worth $500,000. Well, our man will be very happy to see this.
Would someone like to tell me what the hell this is all about?
Oh, Paul, don't tell me we overestimated your intelligence.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sorry, Paul, we don't have a minute.
I suppose we better take him with us.
Yes, for the time being. Sorry, Paul, I guess you're not going to make that flight after all.
No, hey, I'm telling you I can't. I'm tied up right now. No. Hey, look, I'm busy. I've been waiting for a secretary for months. No, I can't find a good one. And I'm right in the middle of interviewing a good one. Yeah, right now. Yeah, that's my final word. No, I can't make it today. No. Come in. Jenny. Long time no see. How long's it been? A year? How's Paul?
That's what I'm here to see you about.
Yeah? Sit down. Oh, Jenny, this is my secretary, Lorraine. Well, soon-to-be secretary, as soon as we finish this interview.
I hope I wasn't interrupting.
I'll be in the waiting room.
Okay, we'll get back to you later. You weren't interrupting a thing. Sit down. Now, what's this all about?
Well, Paul was supposed to meet me for lunch yesterday, and he didn't show up. I don't know where he is. I can't reach him anywhere.
Paul's a big boy now. He can take care of himself.
I know, but it's just not like my brother to miss an engagement and not call, especially my birthday. He's never missed my birthday. And he said he had something big, something very important to tell me about.
Yeah. You don't suppose he's trying to pull another job, do you?
That's just it. I don't know. For weeks he was talking about making a fortune in the import-export business. I had no idea what it was all about, but he seemed obsessed by it. Well, this morning, I got this in the mail.
Jenny, if anything happens, this is the key. The bag is at the SFAC. Well, he wrote it pretty quick. I mean, he ran out of space. He wrote right off the page.
It's Paul's handwriting.
What does he mean by SFAC?
I don't know.
You have no idea?
No.
I'll tell you what. Let's run over to Paul's apartment and see if we can find out any clues as to what SFAC means. Okay? All right.
Do you want me to come back later?
No. I want you to go right over there and sit down and answer the phone until I get back, okay? And then we'll finish the interview. Ready to go? Look in this bedroom one more time. Here's one that doesn't even make sense. He wrote down the Jade Pussycat. And it's on a ship's arrivals and departures notice. See, nothing makes sense. Why would he write that down? See, we've only got one clue that's really solid. And that's this envelope he sent you from San Francisco. I want to keep that ship's notice. This key. SFAC. What could it mean? Let's see. SF, it has to stand for San Francisco. That's easy. San Francisco AC. Shit. Sure hope Paul hasn't gone and gotten himself... Hey, Jenny. Hey, Jenny. Come on.
Oh, John, I just know something awful's happened to Paul. Something terrible.
Well, listen, you take it easy. We've got the envelope from the hotel he was staying at. I'll fly up there and have a look-see, okay?
John, would you?
There's no problem. They have flights every hour on the hour. I'll tell you what, it takes about 15 minutes to get to the airport. You call up and make reservations for the 11 o'clock flight, okay?
But I can't afford to.
Hey, forget it, okay?
The name is Mueller, my dear Jasmine. The German pronunciation of Miller. That is my name.
Frankie's told me a lot about you.
Yes, savory. All savory, I trust. I'd like you to meet my associate, Alexandra. But now, to the business at hand. I perceive that by that bag, Frankie, you brought me something.
You perceive correctly, Mr. Mueller.
I waited 32 years for this very moment. I've spent millions tracing the curious journey of the cat. From Japanese-occupied Malaya, to the jungles of Burma, to the remote foothills of Tibet, to its ultimate destination, a museum in Tokyo, from where it was stolen. And now it is here before me.
We've obtained it, as you requested.
The Jade Pussycat. And now it's mine.
Of course you have the $500,000 in cash.
Of course.
But this isn't the Jade Pussycat.
What?
It's a fake! A fake! A no-good fake! Well now, the statue. The real statue. We must have the statue. I saw it with my own eyes in the Tokyo Museum, and I know for a fact that that stolen statue was a genuine article.
Paul arranged to have it smuggled in from Japan.
This whole thing smells of a double cross.
He must have hidden that statue somewhere.
Then you must obtain it. At all costs, obtain it.
We will.
Go now, Frankie, and do your duty. Jasmine, remain a while. Alexandra's expressed a sincere desire to become more intimately acquainted with you, my dear. Isn't that right, my dear?
It would be a pleasure.
I'm sure it will. That I'm sure it will. But I'll take my leave of you for the time being.
Chinese girl with name of Flower?
Can I help you?
Yeah, you had a guest here named Paul Wexler?
So, I get a lot of guests.
Yeah, well, I need to know a little bit of information about this particular guest.
What was his name again?
Paul Wexler.
Oh, yeah. He was a guest here for 3 days, the Ambassador Suite. Paid cash for the first day. Apparently left the day before yesterday, forgetting to pay for the other 2.
Yeah, well, I'm here to settle his bill.
I have it right here. Comes to $124.
Here. $4. And also, when he left, he had to leave in kind of a hurry. That's why he didn't pay the bill. And he thinks he might have left some of his things in the room.
You must need this.
Yeah, that's the one. One more thing.
Yeah?
I'm gonna need a room for a couple of days.
No reservations?
Yeah, I just happen to have another reservation.
You can have the Ambassador Suite, the one your friend had.
I'll take it.
You got it.
One more thing. Don't forget to claim all that money on your income tax, you asshole. SFAC with wings. Something anyway. Nothing business card. Jade Pussycat. Common razor. Blades. Toothbrush. No dope. Comb. St. Moritz cigarettes. Well, if he had to disappear, he couldn't have done it with less clues. Nothing. 2 toothbrushes. 2 toothbrushes. He was alone. Wait a minute. A Chinese toothbrush? A Chinese toothbrush? Shit. Yeah, who is it?
Paul? Is that you, Paul? Oh, I thought...
Come in.
Is Paul here?
I'm Paul's friend, Johnny Watt. Have a seat.
Okay.
Is she here?
She who?
That Oriental chick.
No, she's not here.
Oh, that's good. I didn't much like her anyway. You know, Paul said it was just business and all. You know. Where's Paul?
He's not here right now.
Oh, will he be back soon? I mean, should I wait?
I'm waiting.
Oh, figures. Son of a bitch said he'd call me last night. Said he had my money for me. I bet he owes you money, too.
Yeah, you might say that.
Bastard hit me up for $2,000. Said he'd pay me back $3 in 3 days. He had some kind of hot business deal going. I should have known better.
What kind of a business deal did he offer you?
Oh, he said he was going to pick up some kind of valuable antique, having it smuggled in from the Orient. It was jade or something. How about you?
Same thing. How long have you known him?
Paul and I used to live together for 3 years when he was going to college in Berkeley. I supported him then, too. God, I'm glad that's over with.
Yeah, like you said, you should have known better.
You said it.
Do you know Jenny?
Oh, his sister? Well, when I was living with Paul, I was just a little waitress, you know. His family came to visit Joe College, and he told me to split until they left. Guess he figured I wasn't good enough for them. Now I have my own little restaurant. A health food place, vegetarian, you know? Why don't you stop by sometime?
I don't much care for that stuff.
Let me tell you, I don't much dig that shit either, but a lot of people do. I'll make a pretty good living. But that $2,000 was my savings, and I'm going to sit here until that bastard comes through.
So what would you like to do to pass the time?
You seem to have some good ideas in that direction.
And if I do?
Well, I'm always open to good ideas.
Paul! Paul, can you hear me, Paul? Listen to me, Paul. The Jade Pussycat. What did you do with the Jade Pussycat?
Sent her the key.
Yes, Paul, the key. Who did you send the key to?
Sent her the key.
Oh, great.
Wait a minute. I think I know who he sent the key to. His ex-old lady runs a health food restaurant in North Beach. Tang, we've got a little job for you to do.
Okay, bitch, just keep your mouth shut and you won't get hurt. I mean business. Now, where is that key?
What key?
I can easily break your arm right off.
What you want?
The key you got in the mail.
I don't know about it.
You want me to refresh your memory?
Would you stop? You're hurting me.
Well, have you started to remember yet?
Wait a minute. Maybe my roommate.
Who's your roommate?
She owns a restaurant.
Where is she?
She'll be home later.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait for her.
No!
What's going on here, man?
All right, Mr. Watt. Get those hands up. Tang, get out of here.
Frankie, you always seem to show up at the most opportune times, don't you?
So it seems, John. So it seems.
You know, Frankie, there's a girl standing right behind you, and she's got a gun pointed right at your back. And I won't give you odds that if you don't hand me that gun, she won't blow a hole right through you.
You really think I'm a fool, don't you, John?
You heard him. Drop it.
Shit.
You know, Frankie, I'm really surprised at you. It's really not your style to be into kidnapping and murder.
Kidnapping?
Kidnapping, and you know, the penalties are getting even stiffer now, like life imprisonment or maybe even,
It wasn't me, you fool. It was Jasmine. Jasmine's behind it. She hired me.
Hey man, you got $1 for a burger and a cup of coffee?
yeah, I just happen to have $1 there.
Thanks. Got another quarter for dessert?
Man, you better get away from me. I'm gonna give you a set of knuckles for dessert. Now beat it.
Paul.
Dead.
Hold it right there. Now carefully place that gun on top of the file cabinet. And slowly lift those hands above your head. So you're the great Johnny Wad.
How do you know?
I got a call from Frankie. Don't expect him to be where you left him when you get back. If you get back.
Why the if?
The if is in case you don't cooperate with me. You have the key, don't you?
And if I do?
Then we can both be rich. I've heard a lot about you, you know.
Yeah, what have you heard?
I've heard that you just might be my kind of man.
Yeah? What do you know about the SFAC?
Don't talk in riddles. Just give me the key.
And if I don't?
Then the affair is over with before it even began. Don't waste my time. I can just as easily take it from you.
I don't have it with me.
Then you better say your prayers. At this stage of the game, I'd rather shoot and ask questions later.
Hey! Well, you know something? It looks like the game is over, bitch. And I think you lost.
All I wanted was another quarter for dessert.
I can't believe you solved the whole case in just one day.
Well, it's not yet quite solved.
What do you mean?
I mean, we've got a key that's stamped SFAC.
St. Francis Athletic Club?
What?
St. Francis Athletic Club on Van Ness. I used to work there. It's a locker key.
Laureen, honey, you got the job. Just a minute. Yeah, who is it?
Mr. Wong, I must speak with you. My name is Alexandra.
You said you wanted to speak to me.
A gentleman would ask a lady if she'd like a drink.
So sit down. Relax. Would you like a drink?
See, I knew you were a gentleman. As for the drink, I would love one.
On the rocks?
Please.
A little water?
No. Straight.
Your drink?
Thank you.
You said you wanted to talk about something.
I love a man who comes directly to the point. You're not one to beat about the bush, are you?
No, I'm pretty direct.
Then I shall be frank. You have something I want.
I know that.
You've been expecting me, haven't you?
I've been expecting somebody.
You're very perceptive.
No, I've just perceived a sneaky little Chinaman named Frankie that's been tailing me all day.
Oh, Frankie, yes. And that sweet little Chinese girl, what's her name? Jasmine. Well, they did not come up with the goods. Now, I have come to you. You do have it, don't you?
I've got it.
I want to see it.
Just wait a minute. We haven't even talked money yet.
I like to see something before I pay for it.
And I'd like to see the color of your cash.
How much money are we talking about?
Make me an offer.
I have $25,000 cash.
Peanuts. Because Frankie and Jasmine wouldn't even touch a deal for such a small amount of money.
You really have no idea what this is worth, have you?
No, but I know it's worth more than 25 G's.
But you have no idea.
No, but I do have the item. So why don't you just tell me what it's worth?
To the right buyer, it's worth $500,000.
$500,000.
And I happen to know the right buyer.
Do you know that makes us partners?
50-50.
Sounds fair.
Let's drink to it.
Your drink?
Thank you. Now that business is completed.
To pleasure.
Here it is.
After all these years, finally. Jade Pussycat.
Jesus Christ!
I'll keep this as a memento of the occasion, a reminder to try to walk the straight and narrow. Nothing to be gained by violence and thievery, my dear Alexandra. In doing so, you have failed me. But mark my word, I'll get the Jade Pussycat. Do you hear me, Mr. Wad? I'll be coming after you!
Oh. Well, there you are. The greed for money, power, and material possessions. These are the things which motivate man to harm his fellow man. The Jade Pussycat. How many people died because of it in the past, and how many will die in the future? Something tells me just to throw the damn thing into the bay and have done with it. No object, no matter how valuable it is worth a single human life. But then again, I'm only human, and this thing's worth a lot of money. And well, I suppose I've got to find out just what it is and what this thing is all about.
So what did you think of that? Did you like it? Isn't it amazing? The music, no credits. So all that amazing music, there's no credits. Nothing on IMDb, nothing on the end roll, nothing of the upfront opticals, nothing, nowhere. John Holmes, the biggest male adult star of all time, Hot Saucy Pizza Girls, which was also directed by Bob Chinn. He was the lead in that. Confessions of a Teenage Peanut Butter Freak, which we have done, but you don't know that. It's in our back catalog. We haven't re-released it yet. Vinegar Syndrome, amazing. Up and Coming, Dracula Sucks. Two other ones that we've done. All Night Long, which is one we are working on currently. And I loved seeing John Martin. We opened with John Martin. He is in Debbie Does Dishes 1, and then not reprising his role in a new character was in Debbie Does Dishes 3, which are both Damon Christian films. But he's popped up a bunch. Garage Girls, Beyond Taboo, and he gets 187. He is our casualty for our special 187 episode. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about ratings. A lot of soft swears. Give me this. We got a bunch. A lot of adult carrying on. So there's drinking, there's a hostage, there's a murder, shit, bitch, asshole, hell. Still clean. Still PG. Linda Wong was our femme fatale, our Asian femme fatale. She was in 22 movies. A lot have China in the title. And a whole bunch have Oriental in the title. Were we doing some typecasting in the 70s? Jeez Louise. I thought she did a very good job. A bunch of people who had never been in anything. The dude, Mueller, who's kind of a bad actor-ish. I like it. I'm a big fan of exploitation films. I don't mind it when something's a little clunky. But that was Steve Ballant, the guy who was trying to get the guy that, this is a fake. Psh, Steve Ballant. This was the only film he was ever in. Jessica Temple Smith played Jenny. She was the one who hired John Holmes. A little rough around the edges too. No hate, all love, in fact. And then Jimmy Lee, who played Tang. He was the maybe second banana bad guy with the leather coat and the stash, creeping around. Started off the best gun play I've ever seen in my life. I believe 4 times. Hey, you! Uh-oh. Well, don't look behind you. Well, don't look behind you. But that was Jimmy Lee. So 3 people who I really liked were stepping in for Mr. Bob Chinn and doing a one and done. Bob Chinn, our director, was also the other top banana of the Asian bad guys. And he did a really good job. He had a small role in Hot Saucy Pizza Girls. So we've seen him in his own movies acting. And then, of course, we've got Georgina Spelvin, looking beautiful. Sometimes it's weird when people all know her from The Devil and Miss Jones, which is not like a beautiful role. I mean, it's a stressed out, intense movie. Beauty really has very little to do with her performance. In this, bam, stunning. We've seen her in Garage Girls, 3 a.m. No, 3 a.m. We never released 3 a.m. That movie has been on the Gary Graver picture has been on my timeline for so long. So anyways, you're going to see Georgina Spelvin coming up in 3 a.m. Of course, you know her from the Police Academy series. And she's in Deep Throat too. And like I was saying up front, Laura and her guide dog, Rolf, requested Deep Throat 2, which Georgina Spelvin is in. And I didn't know this. Mr. Know-It-All. Never know-it-all. Deep Throat 2 is rated R? It's not even an adult film. I had no idea. The most infamous that started the chic era, Deep Throat, Part 2 is a rated R sex comedy? I had no idea. I started playing with it. And I was like, oh, well, wait, there's no, where's the, there's no, so it doesn't make the cut. Thanks for watching. Don't subscribe, don't like, don't share, just watch. I'll see you next week. And actually, you might see me before next Sunday. We got so many of these piling up. I have 23 timelines right now in Final Cut Pro. That would be half a year. That would be half a year. And that would not be including adding new ones. We get requests all the time. And we are making a movie over here. I got to free up some space. So we might, especially for the winter, when my other job is slowing down and I have a lot more free time and Fish Tank just ended, we might be doing 2 a week for a little bit. Just for Christmas. I don't know. Thanks for watching.